Okay, so today I want to answer a question that was posted on our Google profile. Is it worth fixing my Mini Cooper transmission or should I replace it? We're here in Layton, Utah. Our shop foreman, Tyler, is a BMW Mini specialist. His lead technician working right next to him, BMW Mini specialist. So we thankfully have a ton of clients in this area with Mini Coopers. They're a popular car. And yes, we replace them and we repair them. The good thing is that's a tough question to answer because it depends on what's wrong. There's times, I would probably say 60, 70% of the time or more, I'm finding something wrong with my client's Mini Cooper transmissions that makes sense to repair. I would say the other 30, 40% of the time, it just doesn't make sense. It's too far gone, too much wear, too many miles. We end up replacing them. If you're in my area, we got to get it in front of them for them to diagnose what's going on and just give me a good assessment before I can give you my advice on what I would do if it was my Mini Cooper. But I would say there are far more cases where it makes sense to repair your transmission versus replace. We replace transmissions, engines, major components only when we have to, only if it makes sense. If I feel like I can repair it and give you a good at least another 3 years, 100,000 miles on a repair, I'm gonna recommend repairing it versus replacing it. If I think you're gonna spend, say, $1,000 doing a repair and it's just gonna fail in the next year, then that's when I'm gonna say, gosh, I could repair it and see what happens, but if it was my car and I wanted to keep it, I would probably replace it. So hopefully that makes sense to you. So there's two common repairs that we're doing most days on Mini Cooper transmissions. The first is repairing leaks. So your Mini Cooper is very, very sensitive on fluid level, and it's actually sensitive on fluid quality. But fluid level is the very first thing we're checking. If one of our Mini Cooper clients come in and they have a concern about their transmission not functioning properly, very first thing we're gonna do is get that vehicle in the shop, get it up in the air. We're gonna be checking the fluid level. And if the fluid level is wrong, most commonly, we're finding a leak. So the number one most common repair we're doing on a Mini Cooper transmission is fixing the leak and then resetting the fluid level. Then we go do a good road test, and if everything goes as planned, we get to make that phone call saying, hey, we're good to go, no transmission needed, just had to fix the leak. The second most common transmission repair we're doing on our Mini Cooper clients' cars are electrical issues. They have shift solenoids that fail, they've got some connection failures, and they've got a high module failure rate. Outside of repairing leaks, the second most common thing we're doing is fixing electrical issues. And they're all over the board with these Minis. There's not like, hey, this is having an electrical issue, this is what it is. It can be a connection, it can be an internal part, or it can be one of the computer modules sending the signal. Very important to get it in to one of our Mini specialists that are good with electronics, or if you're not in our area, obviously get it into your local dealer, or ideally an independent shop like ours that has a specialist. There's a whole series of testing that needs to be done, process of elimination to go down and narrow down what is causing that electrical issue. Okay, let's go the other way. So we've talked about the common repairs we do. Let's talk about when it makes sense to replace your Mini transmission. Really, for us to determine whether we're gonna repair it versus replace it is we have to determine what kind of internal wear has happened on your transmission. So if we get your Mini in, we take a fluid sample and it looks terrible, we're probably gonna start opening up, at least getting into where the internal filter is so we can get in there and see what we see. If we get to the filter and we're finding some metal fragments or a lot of material in there, that's a red flag that, hey, something mechanically is failing inside this transmission, and that's when we start talking to you about your options of, okay, if there is a repair that can be done, we'll let you know what that repair is. But if we see a bunch of internal wear, we're going to let you know, hey, this is, maybe we found the solenoid wrong, but when we open it up, we found a lot of material in it. We feel like it's gone a little too far, likely going to have a failure in the next X amount of miles. That way we can kind of let you see what the repair would be, how long it'll likely last, and what replacement options you have, so you can make the best decision with your budget. But the quick answer to it, whether you should repair it or replace it, if there's signs of internal wear, you should probably replace it. If you want to keep the car long term, once you see that internal wear, we see material and clues showing us that there's something that's failed internally, that's when it's time that you should replace your transmission. Okay, I want to bring up 2 points with you. If you do suspect your Mini Cooper is needing a transmission replacement or repair, the first thing that I can't stress enough is transmission issues are often mistaken. So it is very common for our Mini Cooper clients to bring their vehicle to us thinking that their transmission is slipping or not shifting properly. We dispatch it out to Tyler or Victor, they go road test it, and they actually determine that the engine is actually misfiring and making it feel like the transmission is acting up, or an engine can be running bad enough to where it'll actually confuse the transmission module and make it shift funny. So very important to, if you do suspect your Mini Cooper is having a transmission issue, get it in to somebody that diagnoses and repairs them all day, every day. Have them road test it, duplicate the concern, and then actually spend the time to properly diagnose it so that you don't stress out or start spending money on a transmission if you may actually just have engine misfire. Engine misfires are common and not that expensive to fix. Way better than buying a transmission. The other point I'd like to talk to you about, let's say your Mini Cooper does need a transmission. It's not always as bad as what you think it is. It's not great. Anytime you got to replace a major component, we got to spend some money. But Mini Cooper transmissions are not always as expensive as what some clients are thinking. So if you are having a transmission issue, you think you might need to repair it or replace it, bring it in to us if you're here local. Let us actually diagnose it. If we do determine it needs a transmission, we do have a couple options we can give you before we ever move forward, so we can at least present you with exactly what's wrong and exactly what it's going to take to fix it, and a couple options as far as costs go. And then you can just make a good decision on, hey, I love this car, I would like to drive it another 10 years, or I didn't really like this car anyway, so I'm not going to spend 5-10 grand on it. It's time for somebody else to own it. But don't jump to conclusions. It might not be as bad as what you're thinking.